You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Got you. Your first battle, how old was you?
My first battle, like what battle?
Yeah, I'm on, was it URL? Yeah, it was on URL. I'm talking about URL because I know you was in Detroit, this wilding off camera. Grindtime. Okay, got you.
Grindtime, New York.
Who did you battle?
B. Silva.
B. Silva. I remember B. Silva. I remember that. Kid was nice. Wow.
They be saying that about a lot of niggas I battled back then. They be like, I remember that dude. He was nice.
How old was you when you battled B. Silva?
I might have been about 18 or something like that.
18? Okay.
Something like that.
No, I'm this is where I'm going with it. I seen footage of you when you was like 14 years old, baby Calico, like just barking and shit. Like you could see the hunger, you know what I'm saying? This
still talking that shit, right?
Exactly. That's what from back then, you never diverted from your style or your content, your subject matter and whatnot. You know, like what made that your thing to where it's like, yo, this is how I'm gonna rap. Fuck all that other shit. I'm gonna come at niggas like this. Like,
bro, this was in front of me every day. I was just rapping what I was seeing. Like, just rapping what, like, things happen every day in the hood to where you just like, you could rap about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just be like, I always wanted to, even if I'm battling somebody or even if I'm doing a cypher, I always wanted to relate to people also. I don't want to just come in the cypher and be the best rapper. When I come in the cypher, I want to touch people that's listening. You know what I'm saying? With real life situations, even in the cypher. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, like, even at 14, like, while you working that, you can't even work a sec. I give you like 5 nicks. Be grateful. Work with that. Like a 14-year-old talking about 5 nicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's at 14. You know what I'm saying? And I think I said I was 14 on that video because I was about to be 14.
Wow.
I was actually 13, I believe.
How old were your peers around you? The X's, the Marvs, the Druzillas, the Bazaars. Like, how were they, like, older than you? Like, because you were like a child prodigy at that time and shit like that. Like, you was the youngest out of all of them.
At that time, at 13, 14, like, I was just moving around with my people for real. I ain't really know Marv and them at that time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I knew of them for sure because of the Fat Killers.
Okay.
And my cousin, my blood cousin is Conniva from D12. That's my blood cousin.
Okay. Exclusive. So, we ain't know that. A lot of people ain't know that. Dope.
So Conniva, he know everybody in that whole Marshall situation, the whole, you know what I'm saying? So I would know people from that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I didn't really know how old they were, you know? I don't know.
Okay. So let me ask this question. Detroit, it's a popular spot where people get their battle on called the Hip Hop Shop, correct?
I know Bazaar was older than me. Let me just throw that in there.
Okay, got you.
That's my glue. Bazaar and Proof is the glue to all of that.
Rest in peace, Proof. Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever blessed the Hip Hop Shop before?
The Hip Hop Shop.
I
was young as hell. I was young as hell.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been to the Hip Hop Shop plenty of times. I never rapped.
Okay.
Like a battle in the Hip Hop Shop, but I did a performance in the Hip Hop Shop before.
Okay. Knowing how your style is more street. A lot of cats in probably in Detroit. I don't know. I'm assuming they was just rapping like they seen the Tretches and the Lord Finesses. You know, a lot of New York and West Coast cats, because Detroit they'll cater to a lot of East Coast and West Coast probably. But I say all that to say, did you have any inspiration growing up as you like, yo, he fire, I want my shit to be like him, but I'm gonna do it better, or such and such or whatever? Who's the guy or the people that were like your role models or like the people that you looked up to want to be like?
I looked up to, like, I had like 5 rappers that I learned from and said, "Oh, I can do that," or not even saying like I want to do that,
Mm-hmm.
but this is my influence, so it's automatically happening. Let me say it like that, because I don't think I ever set out to say I want to take this style and make it. I never done that. I always wanted to be original.
Right.
But at the same time, I know as a 30-year-old man where my style come from after I go back and listen. Like I could tell, like, damn, I really elevated this style and made it all one and
Right.
made it like some fire shit. And that's Rock Bottom Entertainment. That's Blackface, Big Hurt, Rod Day, Bathgate, Jay Nutty, and it was a couple other guys in the group that was just like, the same way, like T Dot, for
Mm-hmm.
example. But T Dot was young, so he was learning with me,
Right.
and I just feel like by me being around those people, them like the best rappers ever to me. You know what I'm saying? And me being around that, and I was in this was a real situation. I was in $1 million studios when I was 8 years old, 9 years old. Like I was watching a real producer make music. I was watching them punch in. I was watching them make the beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the studio when they had ADAT. You know what that is?
Yeah, I know what ADAT is. Trust me, I'm a producer.
Yeah, so
that's dope.
I'm 8 years old, and I'm so inquisitive all my life. I've been so inquisitive. I'm sitting there with the engineer the whole time, the white guy, Todd. I'll never forget.
Right.
Studio A, Detroit, Michigan. If you ask around, I'm quite sure like Eminem album has been made there. Marshall Mathers LP,
Right.
I believe.
Dope.
Yeah, I think so. Like this is where I was. This is the first studio I ever seen in my life.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So growing up, I always felt like I had a step in the game from being around that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a up on niggas. That's how I felt. Cause I take niggas to the studio for the first time of their life.
Right.
That I meet. And they would think you gotta rap the shit all the way through. Nonstop. You know what I'm saying? And I had to tell people like, oh no, you don't gotta get it all together in one take everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that type of shit make me realize, like, oh shit, I'm naturally ahead of the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
the Calico that came into battle rap that said, yo, I want to be a battle rapper, or I'm gonna come battle somebody and whatnot. Where did that transition from, you being that youth from the studio until coming to say, yeah, I want to spit some bars at somebody, I want to get crazy?
Well, in Detroit back then, it kind of went hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you saying you in high school and you rap, nigga, all right, this nigga rap too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What y'all gonna do? Even if it's just verses, going back and forth with verses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But when you rapped in Detroit back then, not so much now, but back then, nigga, you battled niggas at school. That's just how it went. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not one of the dudes that said, I want to rap after I was a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that know me, family and all, ever since they know me, I've been rapping.
Right.
So it was, battle rap was like, yeah, I've been doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been battling niggas, so smack or whatever. Like, of course I would love to kill a Murder Mook. Or of course I would love to beat Jay Mills, battle Jay Mills. Like, that's how I'm looking at it at the time.
Mm-hmm. For fans that don't know, we gonna hit these questions on the new era of fans that's like, they know Calico, but they don't know the origin or anything. So, some questions you'll hear, you'll be like, I've been heard, but we gonna take it here.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!